Hello everybody, Vanessa here from Degania Aromatics. Natural products for the three dimensions of you. You are a spirit. You have a soul. You live in a body that is fearfully and wonderfully made. Thank you for joining me on another video. Now, if you saw my previous video or my first video with my coffee soap, you know it was a complete disaster. And as I said, and that at the end of the video, I will be recycling the product, and this is part 2 of the series where I'm going to recycle the product, and I am going to be making whipped cream soap. Just a FYI here, this product is going to be demonstrated at the 2022 HSCG conference in Kansas City, Missouri. If you are not a member of the Handcrafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild, please become one. This is the organization that is our face-to-face advocate with Congress in the United States. Without the Soap Guild, most of us will only be hobbyists. We wouldn't be able to afford the fees that Congress would want to assess upon soap makers, and I'm telling you, it would be expensive. The Guild has been fighting for the last 12 years to ensure those of us who have businesses under $1 million in sales continue just to pay minimal fee with regards to setting up our small business. We do not want to, well, let's put it this way. I am thankful I live in the United States, because in some of the other countries, soap making has so many legal restrictions. They charge you an assessment fee, which means to assess your recipe. Then they turn around and charge you another fee for having a chemist evaluate your product. And when the chemist evaluates your product, it's only for that specific recipe. Can you imagine what would happen every time you wanted to have an additive added to your recipe, and you would have to go through that assessment fee? And from my understanding, what Congress originally wanted to designate as the fee was like $200 for each recipe. Most of us would be out of business. I know I would be. With that said, let's get started. In my crock pot here, as you can see, I have my shredded soap. I am adding some distilled water to this. And I'm just going to mix it up just a little bit. I have my crock pot set on low, covering the crock pot. This will take approximately 1 hour to melt. And at that time, I will go into phase 2. So phase 1 consists of your water and your shredded soap. Be back with you shortly. Okay, now I am back. It has been approximately an hour, and I did do a stirring of the pot around 25 minutes. And voila, as you can see, all the soap is completely melted. And it's so important that you let this melt slowly. Even though I know we might want to work a little faster, when this melts slowly, it becomes it's perfect. So we got that right there. Now since this has finished melting, taking it out here, just turn this off. It's not needed anymore. So now I'm going to add in my shea butter. Can you see? Move this out the side. That's better. So now I have added in my shea butter, and I'm going to add in my glycerin. And when I add these in, I'm going to stir them at room temperature. So once the shea butter has completely melted, then we're going to just let the mixture cool, and it takes about a half an hour or so for it to cool. And with that said, we'll wait half an hour. So as you can see, I have emptied out my the mixture into a stainless steel bowl. I've added in my coconut milk powder and my essential oil or fragrance oil blend. The amount of preservative I need is minuscule. So I am just going to do it from here and just watch the amount on my scale. And now I am going to blend. So what I want to try and do is time myself to see how much time. It's really good to do this. It's about a 2-minute mix. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nice, creamy, and fluffy. So here we have our product number 1. And you can call it if you wanted to. Bring it a little closer. This will be a thick and creamy facial wash, depending on your recipe. That's product number 1. As you can see, I have added in my sugar. Now I'm going to whisk it. That's also very pretty. Now this becomes your sugar scrub. Look at that. You can see the little granules here. You can see the little granules of the sugar right there. That's product number 2. So product number 2 is your sugar scrub. Or if you were using salt, it would be your salt scrub. Now we're going to get one more product out of here. So let me clean this off. Gauge here. So there we go. And this now becomes our third product, which is a soft and creamy body wash. So just a little bit more information here for you. Just in case I should forget to mention this at the conference, it is important that you test this product based on the climate that you live in. So for me, I live in the Northeast, and this holds up. All the products hold up well. However, it may be slightly different if you live in the South or in the Midwest. So it's important that you take your time and learn and know your environment, or know how the product adheres to your environment. And the other thing too is also very important, just like if you were using a lotion or a cream, you have to encourage your customers to keep the top on a jar, because like anything else, they get hard. And also, when they are using the product, that they take the time and make sure just put a little bit on the side or a dish when they're in the shower, because you don't want any water to get in this. The thing is, the preservative covers the product, but if you add excess water, if excess water gets inside the jar, well, it negates part of the purpose of the preservative. The next thing too is that, just a couple FYI here. This product 3 will fill approximately 3 of these jars completely to the top, giving you about 3.5 to 4 ounces of product. However, if you go to product number 2, which was the sugar scrub, it will give you about 2 jars, around 11 ounces each, depending on how much sugar you use. Now, I only used a certain amount based upon the information that was given in the handout, but you can also increase your sugar. But if you increase your sugar, you also have to increase your preservative. So, thank you for watching. Hope to see you all at the conference real soon about HSCG. I will have a link in my comment section, and you can follow it there. The website is really good, y'all. And there's a lot of great information there. And if you have additional questions, you can always call the HSCG office, and someone will assist. As I said in the beginning of the video, this is Vanessa here from Degania Aromatics. Natural products for the 3 dimensions of you. You are a spirit. You have a soul. You live in a body that is fearfully and wonderfully made. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe and be abundantly blessed. Bye-bye for now.